I'm Marley Hodgson. Along with my wife, Linda, we founded Ghurka back in 1974. This bag here, this is the Ghurka Bag #2 Express, the first serious Ghurka bag. Design has never changed since the beginning of Ghurka. The brand, as we created it, it wasn't trendy. We expected it to last forever. We used materials that were beautiful but functional.
The first bag that I wore when I joined Ghurka was the Express, the #2. Up to today is still one of the best Ghurka sellers.
And it had a character that appealed initially to men. It's kind of an adventurous spirit, intrepid, traveling in a different style, in a style that really harked back to the grand era of style. And it was simple. All the bags had lots of beauty, and they seemed to get more beautiful the older they got, the more they were worn.
People that appreciate quality will get attached very easily to a Ghurka bag. And you know that is quality that will last for a lifetime. You will pass it to your grandchildren.
A lot of men that I've met over the years actually prized the bag the older it got, the more beat up, the more it looked like they had carried this thing around the world 5 times. This bag was inspired by the British colonial military over in India who had Gurkhas, with the warriors from Nepal. My wife and I were over in England, and there was an auction at the estate of the top officer. And I just was struck by the condition. I mean, these things were more than 50 years old. How this leather held up over all this time. I ended up getting the formula, the tanning formula, from a descendant of the people who made the leather for all the Ghurka officers, and it was all vegetable leather, extremely durable, no chemicals, and yet it was jungle-proof, rot-proof, desert-proof. It was a wonderful leather, and so we brought the tanning formula back to America. The rest is history. This book's called Quintessence. When it came out, it was so special that they picked us to be in it. These are sort of iconic things. Some of them were iconic brands. So it wasn't just high-end products, they were just iconic products. And it puts us, along with Mont Blanc pens and the Martini, as an iconic piece of our society.
It's like a puzzle piece by piece, and then at the end, you have a piece of art. Well, this is my garden. I smell the lead, and I feel like, I'm not tired anymore. Like, it just charged my bodies. I said, maybe working with lead is addicted, but.
Something I've always loved doing is designing and creating things, and going right through to where you see somebody loving it and using it. We just knew that there would be the kinds of people who we admired who would admire what we're doing. So everything's so fast, so changing, so fashionable. There's a hunger for authenticity. And to have something that's kind of nailed down and is so authentic and consistent in what it has stood for all these years, I think that makes it very relevant. And I think that was certainly the case with Ghurka.